Pratt and Whitney 2B-30 with positioning system and variable entry speed options. So we're going to go through the machine. Main power is already on. Make sure all of our stops are out. Turn the machine on and allow the screen to go through its diagnostics. Variable frequency drives for the spindles and the pumps. Servo drives. PLCs and safety relays. Find the screen. So, we'll go to our drill settings first. Similar to previous machines, our feed rate in inches per minute. Right now we have that set very high, and you'll see why afterwards, but that will be your feed rate going through till the end of the barrel. Oil trip pressure is what we're expecting the machine to generate for pressure, and this will tell us at what point we want to trip the machine if it goes 100 below whatever we've set here. Spindle RPM high and low. If I select this button, it'll bring up two different selection modes, and this depends on which configuration you have for the spindle pulleys. Drill diameter, setting the diameter of the drill in this box right here, and what that allows is that tells the pump how much oil we want to produce in terms of flow. So now we'll go on to our entry setup. This is the speed or the feed rate that the drill will enter the part with. So you see we have 2 inches per minute, and I've set this for 2 inches for demonstration purposes, 2 inches compared to the 10 inches that the rest of the feed rate will be, so that you can see the difference when we're feeding. The length of entry, how far from the home position do we want this slower feed rate to go? If we don't want to use this variable entry, we would just enter 0 here for feed rate inches per minute, and it will disregard this system and then just look to the setting that you had on the last screen. We'll forward on to length. Similar to the past, retract length after we've homed the part. This is how far the drill will retract back. The touch-off distance. This was on the previous machines preset in the system. Now we've allowed you to be able to vary how much you'd like to touch off. In other words, when the drill comes forward to the part, how close is the drill to the part, as opposed to actually touching the drill off to the part and touching it on the part. We are saying, I want the drill to be, in this case, 250,000 away, or 300,000 away, or a ½ inch away, or whatever you would choose. Length of blank is just that, length of the blank. For demonstration purposes, we just have 3 inches, and for length after the blank, we have 0. And we forward on to our DRO, shows everything that we've set. So, come down here, everything is the same, and we will stop. You can jog the slide back and forth. And now we'll go to setup. We can finally adjust the slide, moving slower. We would get that to where we want, and then we would hit the home button. Blinking light means that it's established the home position, and now when we let this go, the drill is going to retract the amount that we've set on the screen. So that's back. Now that is solid green light, that is our load position. So we're going to come over here I always like to hit the cycle stop button to make sure. And now we're going to shift this into the run position. We're going to hit cycle start. Now I don't have the oil hooked up on the machine, so you're not going to see any oil, but the spindle will turn on and we will begin to feed. What's going to happen is we will rapid forward the 1/2 inch that we've moved back. It will hit the home position. It will start to feed. It's going to feed the slower feed rate, which I believe we set at 2 inches per minute. And then it will travel the 1/2 inch that we've set on the screen. And then it will immediately go to the 10 inches per minute that we have set on the screen for the rest of the feed rate. And it will continue on until it hits that 3-inch length. Obviously, you probably wouldn't be feeding at 10 inches per minute. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes so you can truly see the difference. So, we're going to hit cycle start and we'll see what happens. See, traveling very slow, 2 inches per minute. Now we've shifted to the 10 inches per minute. This does not affect your drilling length. We've stopped, we finished the part. Now we're retracting back to the load position. Solid green light, load position. And the same here, spindle configuration, standard chip box and binder. Oil tank, high pressure pumps ready to be shipped.